with just 1 week, with 1 week in, you've been able to, write few things and understand the basic concepts, you know. So I'm very, very sure we are also doing our assignments and yeah. All right, so kicking off in today's class, not going to waste much time you get. Today's class is going to be very, very hands-on due to no, we didn't finish our class last week. So today's class is going to be very hands-on. Please, if you I'm sure everybody will have the necessary tools for today's class. Right? You have your VS Code, you have your Chrome browser basically. You can use any browser, but please just get Chrome browser. Set Chrome browser as default because I'll be moving quite fast. Okay, so last class I think I stopped in explaining um I wanted to explain the box model. I don't know if I started I don't think I started explaining it. So CSS box model, let's go to okay, let me share my screen. I kind of forgot about that. Give me a second to close some stuff so I can share my screen. Uh okay. So let me share my screen. Entire screen. All right, I'm sure everybody can see my screen. And as usual, if you have any question, okay. If you have any question, you can drop it in the dialog box and drop it, and I'll give you audience to ask. All right. So moving on, let's read about the CSS box model. Um, let me close one. Okay. This is quite slow. Right. Okay, so let's go to CSS. So basically, before that opens, the CSS box model, if you are taking notes, you can just write it down. It's a fundamental concept that describes how elements are rendered and how their dimensions are calculated. Mm. Every element on a web page is composed of contents, padding, border, and margin. So that is what the box model is basically about. So what is wrong with my system? Can you all hear me? Can you all see my screen? Laptop is
Yeah, we can hear you.
behaving. All right. Um, okay, let me close some few stuff so that this is crazy, man. All right. We have to go so fast. This is happening. Hey. All right. So this is a visual representation of the box model. This is a visual representation of the box model. So here is the content. The content, as you can see here, is the innermost part of the box model where the actual content goes in. Like you have your text, your images, that's where it will be displayed. And properties like width and height are what controls the content. All right. So the content of the box is where text and images appear. Yeah. So for example, you can have a box and the width is set to 200 pixel, height is 100 pixel. Yeah. So inside, that's like you controlling the width, the the content of what is in your box. So we'll be going to margin, which is in between the content and the border. So padding is the space between the content and the border. Clears an area around the content, and the padding is transparent. The padding is controlled by padding properties. For example, you have padding top, padding left, padding right, and then padding bottom. So I think the next one we'll be looking at, there'll be no much theory today so that we can focus more on our hands-on session, is border. So the border is the line that, basically goes around the padding and the content, just like we did in, the last class. I don't even have my code because I had to format my system for certain issues. But if you remember, we created a content that had a border around it. So that's, and we had border and properties. We had dash, we had border types like dash, uh, we had dotted, we had just normal padding, if you can remember. So the properties in border is basically border width, border style. There are border radius, there's border color, and if you can remember, of the shorthand is border that specifies the width, the color. Don't worry, we'll get into hands-on session in a bit. So just then the margin is the space outside the border and between elements and its surrounding elements. So there are margin properties, margin top, margin bottom, margin, margin left, margin right. So margin clears an area outside the border, and the margin is also transparent. The demonstration of the box model allows us to add my um, the box model allows us to add border around elements and to specify spaces between elements. So demonstration of the box model. So let's look at the three schools demonstration of the box model. So you can see this is a box basically. So this is the content, this p tag, and what's not is the content. Then we have our padding, and then we have our border, as you can see, and then we have our margin, which is outside. Yes. So and see, this is set to a width of 300 pixel, and the border is a 15 pixel solid frame border with a 50 pixel padding and margin of 20 pixel, basically. So going back, you can read the documentation for more of box model later. So now the calculation for box model. So to calculate the total of the content area, you say, um, let's say you want to get 320, uh, okay, total width of the content area. Okay, so if you have 320 pixels for the content and you have padding left and padding right, which is also calculating content and calculating width, sorry, so which is left and right. If it's height, are calculating into top and bottom. So calculating it, set 20 pixel, you set 10 pixel, sorry, for for the padding. And then you also set where is it? 5 pixel for border. If you calculate all this, let's say you want to calculate the total width of the the container. Yeah. So it is the width plus 10 or plus padding left and padding right, which is 10 pixel and 10 pixel. There's a shorthand property for padding. I think the shorthand property is um, top, left, right, bottom. But if you don't specify it in that way, and you just put 10 pixels, it's going to assume you are setting pixel for left, right, and top, bottom. So if you are calculating the width, you calculate both left and right padding, then 10 pixel for left and right border, which as you can see here we specified. And yeah, okay. So height of content area is basically why is this thing moving this fast? Height of content area is 50 pixel, which is the height that we set, plus 10 10 pixel for top padding, 10 pixel for bottom padding, 10 pixel for 5 pixel for border top and border bottom, which is making it 10. So the total height is 80 pixel. And if you want to calculate the total, elements width, it's going to be width plus left padding, right padding, and total element width is what's wrong with my cursor? Okay, is width plus left padding, right padding, left border, right border. And total element height is height plus top padding plus bottom padding plus top border plus bottom border. If you don't really get it, we would answer questions later. And we'll also be doing hands-on session that might, make you understand how that works. So for now, it's just me explaining it. So yeah. Okay. So what else I want to explain before start? So the box sizing property, there's a box sizing property. Let's check for it. Box sizing. I don't know if they have it here. So the CSS box sizing property, let's check it out. So box sizing property is set to content box by default. And how border what I want to say is by default. So by default, the box sizing property is set to content box. So if you don't specify that we want our box sizing to be set to border box, it is set to content box basically. So the box sizing property defines how the width and the default value, as I said, is content box. Get all right. So the other type of box sizing values, there's border box, there's initial, there's inherit. Content box is the default. The width and height properties and min and max properties includes only the content. Border and padding are not included. The width and height properties, as for border box, includes content, padding, and also border. Initial sets this property to its default values and inherits this property from its parent element. So basically, you can read more um, and look at this. Let me copy this page. If you want to read more about the box sizing elements, you can just scroll down and read about it. Let me just copy this. Then let me paste it in the dialog box. Okay. Let's fire the box. Your fellow devs to join the live class. All right, I don't know. So this is it. If you want to read, more about box sizing. All right. So I'm guessing everybody can still hear me. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So moving forward, we are going to create, a little something. Guys, what's wrong with my system? So yeah. So all right. We're going to be creating a little something. So since I said today is going to be a hands-on class, I'll give you a few minutes to you know to download, sorry, to get your index.html and style.css file running, so that this is going to be hands-on, a hands-on code along session. Please, I would appreciate if you can also code along with me. So yeah. So by 3:25, I think we must have started. Okay. So let's create a little something. All right. So let's say we want to create a bunch of cards. What is the problem? Okay. So let's say we want to create a card for a card, not a card basically, but sort of like a form. Yes. So let's just create a little form showing, and I'll be talking about the elements, the properties used along the way. And yeah, so let's just get started. We have a lot to cover today. So okay, if at any point you can't see my screen, just let me know. Okay, so just click on HTML5 to get you this, starter stuff, and then you can go. You can name this oh, I name this form. So let's say we have let's link let's link our style sheets. Let's link our CSS. Yeah, so are we all following? Okay, I'm guessing. Yeah. Okay.
Sorry, please excuse me, please.
Okay.
Can you hear me? So
Yeah,
how
I
can
can
I
hear
like
you.
How can I like create another like work worksheet that is entirely different from the one
Okay,
that we
okay.
used for the last class?
All right, all right. Let me show you how to do just that. So if you want to create a new workspace, uh want to create a new workspace. Thank you. Mm. So get a new workspace running, you just create a new folder. You get once you create the new folder, you go to your VS Code. Yeah. You go to your VS Code, come to file and open where is it? Where is it? Open new workspace, a new window. Open a new window. Click on open new window. So once you open the new window, you will see basically the same, layout, but you'll be the one to it should be fast. Oh, all right. It should be fast. Not please, can you mute your mic? Okay, so why is this thing slow? So basically, you come here, you see your file, um, this file icon, this folder file icon. And then you click it, and then once you do that, you come here to this new file. I don't know if you can see. Let me increase my limit. I don't know if you can see this. So you just click here for new file. Then you can create a new index.html. Then you can save that. Then when you are done, you click that again and create a styles.css. Are we clear?
Yes, yes. Thank you very much.
Okay, so that's basically how you can create a new workspace. Let me close this ones that I'm not using for now. Okay. Let me also close this. So let me close a few things so that uh all right, so back to what we were doing. I'm hoping this is, be good enough for everybody to see. So first create a div. So guys, if you want to create a class, we talk about classes and IDs. I talked about it extensively in the last class. Yes. If you want to create basically if you want to create a div, you're supposed to do it like this. Then in your opening tag, you write your class, and then you name it whatever you like. But if you want to be, a little fast, get there's a shortcut on VS Code to help you with that. You just click on dots. If you want the div to have a class, you click on dots class. Let's not name it class, that's really confusing. Let's say form, and then you click enter. It would create a new div for you. If, for example, you don't want it to be a div and you want it to be, I think it's p dots. Yeah, let's say it's a paragraph. You want the paragraph to have a class of type. So you just p dot type and enter. Get a new paragraph type, a class of type. Let me see if I can remember how to do it for IDs. If it is an ID, I think you would, yeah, p hashtag then form, for example. Yeah. But if it's a div, you just dot, you know, hashtag G. So the div with the class, the ID of. So um I hope you got that. I'm hoping you did so that we can start. Okay, this is already 3:31. Okay, so let's create our div with class of form container. Form container. So basically, this div was in the class in the morning. Somebody was asking that I can give like a summary of how a form is created, and in my I said form is basically a container with other sub should I say containers, with you just specify what you want to specify inside a particular container. For me, that's basically it. So this is going to be our main container. So obviously, if you are creating a form, you want to give it a title. So maybe this will be a let's make this a contact us form. Let's say H2, and then we'll say contact us. Let's give stuff like this for highlight. Okay, so contact us, and then basically we just create a very skeletal code. So if you can remember when we wanted to create our form last time, our basic form that we created, we use the form tag. So the form tag is going to be the start of the form. So we're going to create a form tag. Right. So this is going to be our form tag basically. And then for each name, each I should have created this form since I maybe show you a visual representation, but we'll be seeing it as we are going. Let's create a new div. So this div will be one of the form groups. Yes. So say class. Let's just dot uh form group basically. So in form group class, we are going to that's where we are going to create our label. And if you can remember label elements, I wouldn't go back to it. If you are lost, please read the documentation. You have a long way to go because I covered it in the last classes. Okay, so we have our four property, and let's give it name. Sorry, not property, form attributes rather. I'm mixing them. So let's be name, and then let's say we have I like space in between this. Have name. So this is our label, and then our inputs. So our input tag is going to be like it's going to have type, type of text, obviously, because name is we want to receive text in our in as we want the user to input text. So basically it's text. So we'll give it an ID of name, then a name of name, basically it's name. So let's just give it name. Name is name. All right. So that is it for the div that has name written in it. So we have like two things to work on today. So this is one of them. So basically I'll duplicate this. I don't know if you can see what I duplicated. So still retaining the class of form group. We have create. What other properties can we add for you to okay, email? Yeah. So let's say for email, then you have your email. So same thing. Type of text, obvious. No. Type of email, because we want the whole gmail.com, blah blah blah. So ID of email and name of email. Sorry, I'm rushing through this. I'll think the mail I got. Okay. So are we all following so far? All right, we are. Okay, so let's open the okay, this was so let us Control S. So now that we've Control S this, let's be live. Okay, so as you can see, our form is starting to look put together. All right, so let's duplicate that div again. Let's put it in a different div. So maybe to have a form group. What if I just put all this? Let me see though. Let me see. So we're going to have for phone or phone number, phone number, and then we'll name it phone. Let's name this one. Yeah. So there are different types. So for this particular type, I don't know what's telephone. So that's your type is telephone to collect number. So the ID would also be phone and the name be phone. The name should be phone. And then moving down, would also. All right. Wait. Something is wrong. Why is this div closing here? What's supposed to be? Shouldn't close here. All right. So close here. If you want to check where your div is closing, just go to the opening tag and click on it. Then you see once you click on it, you see the closing tag div being highlighted below. Once you click on the closing tag, you can see it. So you will know where it starts. Or where it ends. What else can we get from our what do you call it? Our form? Let's say what else? Let's say country. So let's say you want country. So in our country, we want it to be for name for country, please. So our type is going to be text here. Yeah, so it's text, and then ID of country. Let's control D this. Ouch, it's going to go there. Hey, it doesn't name this country. And also country. What else should we do? We can also add a message. Yes, let's say you want to send us a message. Let's add. I want this form to be as so easy as possible. All right. So let's say we want to name this one for message. Message, and then message is what I'm gonna call this. It's still going to be text, obviously. So say message, and then message. I'm hoping I'm not too fast though. Oh, I'm too fast. I am so sorry. Let me check if there's any question. Okay, using this. All right. So no question for now. I hope I'm not too fast, guys. And I'm hoping you're coding along.
You are very fast.
You say
I think you are very fast.
very fast. Okay. Is anybody lost? Let me just like go to where I stopped so that we'll see it. Like where you are lost. Is anybody lost? Rufai. Okay. Oh, I thought your name used to be Rufai before. Okay. Wait. Anyway, at least you're not the person that I thought used to be Rufai. Anyway, so Farouk, please, can you tell me where you got lost?
The thing is, as you were trying to like do the HTML, the index HTML
Yeah.
part, I was trying to like, follow follow you so I can type it at the same time. But then at some point I got stuck at that contact us, the H2.
Okay. Where are you? So can you see my screen? Can you see my screen?
Yes, yes, I can see it. I got lost in this H2 header, the contact us.
Okay. 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 You know what? Let me go to code pen for this. I don't think I have what it is. Code pen. I can paste this so that we can all follow along. Let me see. Let me do that. Mm, Let me see. Let me see. I can create a new pen so that we can copy and paste the HTML. If it's styling, I'll be slow with her. Hold on. I want to be quite fast. Okay, so let me log in. I'm supposed to be annoying. I swear. Let me log in. I don't know what's going on. Okay. I was supposed to log in, not so. Let me create a new pen and share the pen link for the HTML on the call. So let me go back to my HTML. Let me contrast this by the way. Hi. Uh, also see. Let me paste it in here. All right. So this is it. You can just copy it. Let me share the pen link to everybody. Yeah. So that we can copy and paste it, then we would move forward. So how do we go to check? Save. Right. So okay. So guys, I've shared it. Just copy it and just open it. I'm very sure we all have good pen. Because if you don't have good pen, that means you've not been doing your assignments. Uh, Farouk, have you clicked the link?
I'm about to.
Hello, Farouk.
Yeah, I'm about to.
Okay, please do. I want to know if it's opening on your end. Okay, it's working. All right. Thank you very much, Obed. Okay, so it's working. We are 23 today in class. All right, that's lovely. Um, so yeah, that's a nice turnout. All right, so that is the HTML for it. And then just like we can see, this is our basic HTML, uh for the form. So let's start styling this form. Okay, so I want to start with the body, just basic styling, nothing much for now. So I don't know if you remember I talked about font properties before. So let's say font family. I want it to have let's say sans serif for now. Let's go back. Yeah, our sans serif is already there. And I want to give it a let's see let's say margin of 0 for now. So let's save and check it. Sorry, padding of padding of 20 pixel. Let's see if this works. Okay, let's see this. Okay, let's just be here for now. Let's leave it here for now. So let's set the background color to be. I think I have a color for what I want. F4, F4. Yeah. So going back, you can see we have this nice gray looking color. Let's set line height to 1.6 basically. So we save this and we go back. Let me see. Should I increase this line height? Okay, let me see. What's it? 6. Okay. It is not too long. Basically, as you can see, line height gives spaces in between, between elements, basically. Give spaces in between, just say divs, but create spaces in between contents, basically. I don't know if this is too long, but let's leave it this way for now. Hope I'm not too fast, guys.
Not at all. Not at all. Yeah, okay.
All right, okay, thank you. We can do 2.0. All right, thank you very much for the suggestion. Decide on 2.0. Yeah, 2.0 looks good. Looks good. Yeah. So I think basically those are the body, we're setting that to our body because once when we are setting it to our body once again, because these styles that we are applying to our body are styles that we want to appear everywhere on the page. Yes, if you set it to the body, it's going to apply to all the elements. So let's start styling the form because that's the only thing on our page for now. So let's start with our form container. How do we want the container to look like? And as I told you, I said that if you want to style the classes, use the dots before you start. Then you come here. What's the name of our container? Form container. Then you just write form container. Then start styling. So we want it to have a width of, let's try 80%. Don't want it to be too full, but want it to cover white. I don't think that, let's just leave this for now. So let's just leave this. Let's set max width to be 600 pixels. Then let's set our margin. Set the background color for now. Let me see. Let's say it should be white. Let's make plain white. Then we want a padding in our container of should we say 10 pixels for now? And then we have a border radius. I talked about border radius too in the last class. So, right, 5 pixels. And then let's save this and see. Yeah. This is already looking good. Let's set this to 20 pixels, shall we? Control S. Does it change it? I don't even know. Let's see. Let's it's a margin of 0 and up to, I think this, yeah, okay. If you are a dev, I'm sure Yunus can relate. Margin 0 or 2 is centralization magic. All you want to centralize, just 0 or 2, like you don't solve your problem. Yeah. So now we have our our form out in the center. So I don't know. I don't think there's any style I want to add here for now. I think the colors are looking pretty so far. So let me see. I think that should be all. All right. Let's move forward. I'm trying to think. I don't think there's anyone we need for now. What's the next one to style? Let's style our form group, please. Should we style our H2? Let's style our H2 first. This is also there. Style our H2. Style our H2. So no default for there. I'll just style our H2. I think that's the only H2 we have. So let's just write it as H2. Let's see. Then need for text align. Then need for text align. It's not in the center. So once I align it to the center, you go back and see it's already centralized. And then what else do we want? We want this. Let's see, have space. Margin bottom should be of 20 pixels. 20 pixels looks good. Yes. Let's set. Oh, all right. Let's set. Let's set color. Let's set color. What shade? Let me see. I want a blue shade. It wants to be a bluish kind of shade, not black. I don't know which color I want to use for this one. Let's use this color. Let's see if it will be fine. There, the color fine. Let me see if I do even we'll manage it like that. It's blue. That is all that matters. So I think for now we have a good. We increase the font size. Font weight. Then it. Let me see. Font size of. Let me see. Hey, well, this people. Aye. It's not the same with the last one. But I don't know. This looks nice in my opinion. I think the font weight should. I hope we are seeing how the styles are being applied. So the border radius, I don't know if you can remember border radius, give it curves, like curves in between the container that we have. For example, let's say we increase this border radius now to one kind of absurd thing, like you can see it's already curving a lot more. So border radius basically just want it to have a little curve. Let's not be completely square. Yeah, so this works. So you can see the edges, and especially if you are cutting along, let me see, there's no pressure yet. You can see it has a lot of, a very, really rounded corner. And margin bottom for our histories adds to margin below the content. And then, I feel like that's basically it for now. What else? What is our next? So let's see for form group. Let's style our form group. Let's say dots form group. So for our form group, all once it's, you can see I'm looking now. Let's give it more margin so that there'll be space between each of them. Let's say margin bottom of, let's start with 10 pixels. Okay, you can see that there's more space in between these. Yes. So let's now to increase the space. Let's see 15. Yeah, 15 looks fine. Let's margin bottom of 15 pixels. And let's put comments here so that somebody is reading this can see this is our header style. I talked about the importance of putting comments. Should I push this up or should I just stay here? Let me push this up so that all the classes will be below. Evo, Control Z. So to push everything up, to push a particular line of code, you highlight what you want and click Control. Okay, wait, let me add header styles. You click Alt and click your top arrow. Okay, so now we have our block of code. So this one is our header styles. Then this one, let's call it, let's put so that somebody is reading this. I know that this is to style our class, classes size. Let's name this one classes styles. Okay. So for the form group, what else? I think this is basically what I want to add here for now. So moving on, and start to say, wait, did we add submit button for this thing? We not put button. How we did now submit the form? Oh, it don't make sense now. No fresh. Let's add the submit. So let's paste it. Ew. I forgot that I copied something else. Control C and then from here, Control V, Control S. Why is split here not working for my stuff? Eh? Okay, so let me indent this by myself. I don't know why Prettier is not working for a while. It has not been working. I really don't know. So let's name this one to have a for the bot. So let's say we want the label. Nothing basically. That's not, let us put an empty label. Then button type. Control X this. Then the button type. Give it a button. Let's name our button to be submit. Yes. Hey, normally, I don't know if you're on Windows, but if you click Windows, period or Windows dot. It's supposed to give you emoji, and let's put a little emoji here, but stop. I don't know why Linux is not doing it for me. Anyway, sure. So let's say submit. Let's keep this type of submit button. Yes, it should be submit, not just submit, and that's all. So let's continue. Save. Go back here and see our button already there. Yes, let's have a button. So how can this submit? Yeah. So our form is already looking put together. Have you all been following? Let me pause and ask, because I want us to cover a lot today. All right, all right, all right, all right. Thanks for the reactions. Okay. So what else are we going to start? What else? What else? What else are we going to start? I think we start. So from group. So let's start targeting the label. Once we get to SCSS, start seeing nested styling. But for now, let's. So for that, before we go continue styling for that, I want us to read something which I kept so something for us to read. So let's talk about combinator selectors for now. So final selectors which we'll be looking at, which we have not looked at, is combinator selectors. So why is this not okay? Let's start with okay. Combinator selectors combine selectors in a way that give them a useful relationship to each other and the location of content in the document. So prerequisite now, we don't need this. We already have all our prerequisites. So let's talk about descendant combinator. Descendant combinator typically represented by a single space character. Combines two selectors such that elements match by the second selector are selected if they have an ancestor. For example, parents, like as I said, they are the children, one parent, and then parents, like that. So, for example, this example they put here, why I said you should check this out because I want to tie the label, but with form group. So let's say we want to target our form group. What do I want to say? I know this is not enough. I want to show the grandchildren and children hierarchy. So let's say in this H1. No, this div. Let me create a new div to show you how that works. So say maybe how will I even this? Just like they use it, and they will use article. You have an article. Then inside the article, you have a p tag, and you also have H1. So let's say you want to target this one in a way that you also want the styles of the parents to be applied here. You now come and say article H1 and sorry, div article and H1. Just like we can see here. Let me clear this so that so that is basically it. So here we can still target the body, article, and then paragraph. In this example below, we are matching only the key elements, which is inside an element with a class box. So you can see how their HTML looks like. So div with a class of box, then text in box, and So this is a paragraph that is not in the box already. So it will not inherit the styles that is given to the box already. Okay. So you can see how this is styled box and be dark here. If you have more questions on this one, have issues you're not understanding, and come to MDN Web Docs and read the article. Let me paste this one on combination selectors. Let me paste it here. Dialog box. The sub mentors can pick it and probably post it on the resources page. Or, all right. So we have child combinator. Child combinator is placed between two CSS selectors. Let's see. It matches only those elements matched by the second selector that are direct children of elements matched by the first. Descendant elements further down the hierarchy don't match. There are a lot of combinators. I don't even think let's just continue doing our phone. There are a lot of them. Please read on them. You can watch videos, watch on them so that you know how to use them. Please. Oh, so we are very far behind. The morning class, they have moved fast. Read the documentation and you will understand. Right. So let's continue styling. So now we want to target our form group. Want to target the label. Now we can style our label. So basically we want the label to have a width of which is, let's set this to float to the left first. We'll look at floating, layers later. We'll let this float to the left. And then let's see, have a width of 30% of, okay. Save this and go back. Yes. I don't know if people get this part. So basically, let me go back. Let me comment this out. Let me save this. So we float this to the left, and we also gave it 30% of, should I say, our container of our normal. So if you save this and we go here, you can see it. So let's say we gave it 50% of the container with Ctrl S, go back. You can see it's occupying, and see that there's almost a half, almost occupying it halfway, like if not halfway already, it's halfway of the container. So that's that. We don't want it to have 30% on that. I think 30% looks good enough. I'm busy too far. No, I don't think it's far. So that we can also push the other one to the other side when it's time. Then we want it to have a padding top. What's padding top? Weight pixel. Over. Does this make sense? Okay, looks good. So let's go below and style our what else should we style? Let's style the inputs. Let's style the inputs. Let's style our input tab. Yeah. So for the inputs, form group, inputs. Basically, we want it to have Let's just float to the right. Right. We'll talk about floats, float layers after I'm done with this form. I'll also create another project again to show us how float layers work. That's why I'm saying that we have a long way to stick over. This is 11 minutes past 4. So we still have, roughly, we have few hours. Few hours. We still have time. Let it float right and let it assume a width of 20%. Save this. Ewo. Don't scatter. Why? What am I doing wrong? What is wrong? What is wrong? What is wrong? What is wrong? Can somebody tell me what is wrong? Yes. What's wrong? Yes. Okay, so let me start this further if it's change. There is 65. Wait, let me add let me set adding to this 10 pixel. Control S. I think there's a problem with this container. This is what I want. Something is wrong here. Container is too small. Or there's no need to even float this thing. So if I'm looking at it, there's no need to float it.
Remove that float. Let me see.
I don't think there's a need to float it.
Check your code. Yeah, I
Okay,
don't think there's
okay.
a need to.
Yes, there's no need to float it. Thank you. My boss. Thank you, sir. Yeah, I don't think there's a need to float this. So I think it looks good. Yeah, I think this looks good enough. Yeah. Looks good enough. So let me see if there's any other thing I need to add. What should I add to this input? And let me make now just come and click it. The thing is looking so black. It's not fine. Let me set the border of our input to be 1 pixel. Let's say solid. What's the name of that color we use for our header? Yes, let's put it like this. So it's not supposed to target it. Okay. This only targets it, but this does not have the when we click it, does not take style. I've forgotten the particular property to use when you click it. Can anybody remember? When you click it so that you also have the same color. Can anybody on call remember or help me out? I
Is
have
it the hover
forgotten.
effect?
What are you trying to do?
Uh, when we click it, I think it should be no, not over. When we click this, it
What?
should also take on the color that we set it. Not this black.
Mm,
It's not over. It's not over.
Are you talking about focus?
that's an
On
outline,
focus.
I think.
Yeah.
Focus. Wait, it's outline or focus? I think it should be focus.
It's
Wait.
focus. On focus, change the color.
It's not on
Okay.
focus. It's focus.
Okay. Wait. Let's check. That's how we are doing it together. So, hey, people, this thing should work. focus. I'm guessing it should be focus. Let's see.
Hello, device.
Can you hear
Can you
me?
hear me?
Yes.
I think you should use outline because focus is a pseudo element and we haven't breached it.
Yeah. Yes, actually, that's what
Yeah,
I'm thinking. The pseudo element.
you
And
understand, right?
yes. I've not gotten to using our pseudo elements. Yes.
You can just use outline.
Okay. Alright.
Divine, are you trying to change the outline color or what?
Yes, basically just that.
What you're going to do easily is remove
Uh,
the out, set the property to outline none. Then you create a border for it. Then give the border a color.
okay.
Like that
That is
on
fine.
hover, like hover, then hover or focus. Then the border should have a color. Do you understand?
Yeah. Let me see. All right. Let me come back to this later. I don't want to still touch to do elements for now. I'll still touch it in today's class, but not now.
Yeah, just
Let's just pass
remove
now. We'll
outline.
come
When you
back.
click, there should be no outline. Then when you hover on it, when you focus on it, there should be an outline with there should be a border with a color.
Yeah. Okay. So let me put border and then let's add a border radius to this so that it won't be just. Let me control
5 pixel.
V. Border radius of 5 pixel is okay.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Tally. So let's put an outline so of 2 pixel.
Outline none. Since you have a border, you don't need an outline. You
Bar.
understand?
Okay, let me just use the focus for now. I will explain or wait. We'll come back to that. We'll come back to focus because it's focus now. I know how to use. We'll come back to changing.
You are still going to use the focus when you use an outline none and you use a border. If you focus on the input element, it should bring out a border with the color. Do you understand?
All right, let me see that. So let's go to dot home group. Hell, let me just do it now. So maybe now is the time for us to even look at, pseudo elements. Let's see how this will go. So outline color. Okay, well, let's say outline color should be this color.
Divine, you are doing it all wrong. You already made outline none. So if you give outline color, it's not going to work. You understand? Because it's not going to show. If you're going
Wait,
to give the border color should, when you focus, there should be a border color. Remove that, see the border, remove the border from the input element and put it in the focus this thing.
all right.
You understand?
I should remove the border from input.
Yes, remove the border from that input because automatically now this border is going to show.
Okay. I'm coming. Let me see. Well, it's working now. It's working now.
Okay, it's giving color when you
Yes, it's
click on
working.
it.
Yes, it's working.
Okay.
It's working.
Oh, all right then, no problem. I think we are good
Yeah,
to go.
it's working now. Let me see. Let me be sure. Let me see. Control S. Let me see. I think it worked when I put outline none. Like we did not have to use focus. Look at it. That's what I'm saying. Like without focus, you get. Let me see. So we came here and we controlled this. So let me comment that out. So if you come here, you can see the outline. So all we had to do was come here to add outline none, not on our documentary. So that I just removed it. You get. So it works now. Thank you very much to
Okay, what I was thinking is I thought maybe you wanted to add a special border whenever you hover on it. I don't know, you just want everything to be the
no,
same.
no, no, no.
Uh,
I want it to be the same thing.
okay. All right.
Color. Yeah. I think that works out. Yeah. Okay, thank you, Tadi. Thank you, Janus. Thank you, Ebube. Who else answered me? I don't forget you. I should log out. Okay. Somebody is not seeing the screen. Is everybody seeing the screen? Obed,
Yeah,
can you see the screen
that's
now?
your screen.
Okay.
That's your screen.
Yes,
Okay.
I am.
Okay. All right. Okay, makes sense. So let's go back to what should we style now like this? What should I style next?
I think the button, style the button.
All right, yes, let's style button. So dot form group. The fact that we can just call button instead of writing form group button, but I feel like it's the SCSS in me. Let's put it to the right. Hey, God, this should not break. Let's put this button to the, yeah. This container is too small. Why? Let me go back. Something is wrong somewhere. Okay. Let me take this to the original. Let me see. It doesn't work. It's not fault of it. Something is wrong somewhere. Ah, what's wrong with this thing? Cancel echo. So what did we have? What did I do wrong? It should be 80% max width, background color, padding of 20 pixel. I don't think there's anything I did. Why is this container too small?
Why not give the container a height?
A height of what? What do you have in mind?
We can try 100%. Let's see.
100%, right?
Yeah.
Now I think I'm making this class interactive. I feel like it's even better. I don't think it doesn't do anything for it.
So, sorry, are you trying to add a space for the button?
Yeah, I feel like yes. Or should I add
Yeah,
padding?
the add padding. Add
Pardon,
padding.
ma'am. Pardon.
Yeah.
You can add margin button.
Margin to the button.
Yes, margin button.
Margin button.
Margin button.
Margin.
Button.
Okay. Oh, I get what you're trying to say.
Yes.
Wait, let me add padding. I think it's padding we need. Wait, let me add padding. Let's say 20.
It's padding.
It's padding we need. Able
You're adding padding to the button again. No, go and add padding to the a container.
to the container.
All round padding.
And what?
Padding to the container. There's already a padding on the container. Wait,
And
let
maybe it's
me.
not enough now.
Yes, let's
Increase the bottom padding for the container.
Yes.
Ah, we are good to go.
Yeah, good to go. All right. So let me see. For this one, for the container, now I feel like we should, yes, as this guy said, we should just add the bottom padding button, because if we notice the height is now too long. So let's add the padding button of 50 pixels. Okay. Yeah, it's very, very okay now. Okay. So let's see. So the button, let me see. Okay, yeah, so that the button can have a little bit of space inside. So should we put the Let's set background color of the button. Background color should be, let's try 5C3. Let's see, it's 5C. Oh no, this color is not nice. It's very tacky. Let's use our original color of 0F. Yes. Save this and go back. Oh, this color is too very, very, very dark. Our color can be white instead. Color should be FFF. Yes, so this, God, I'm so tired. All right. So let's put some border to the, let's remove this black border first before we move to adding border radius. Border none. Yeah, so border none at the moment. Then border radius of 5 pixel. 5 pixel. Then let the cursor, before we forget, let the cursor be pointer. Yes. This looks good. So when we hover over our submit button, and see that it has the cursor changes to this hand looking stuff. So that's pointer. So before I continue, let's make this, let's talk about pseudo elements so that we can see how to apply pseudo elements. Let me go to CSS. Let's see if they have a pseudo element. Yep. Okay, what are pseudo elements? The CSS pseudo elements is used to style specified parts of an element. For example, it can be used to style the first letter or line of an element, insert content before or after the content of an element. And then the syntax for pseudo elements is colon, double colon, your selector, double colon, and then pseudo elements. And then you have the property and the value you want to set. So we'll be looking at first line pseudo elements. The first line pseudo element is used to add a special style to the first line of the text. Following example formats the first line of the text in all P elements. So now, for example, first line pseudo elements is going to, like, the first line of all the P tab is going to have this color and this particular font variant, as you can all see. So note that the first line pseudo elements can only be applied to block level elements. The following properties apply to the first line pseudo elements: font properties, color properties. This is what you can use. Properties you can use when applying first line pseudo elements. And notice the double colon notation. The double colon replace the single colon notation for pseudo elements in CSS3. This was an attempt from the W3C to distinguish between pseudo classes and pseudo elements. Right, so we have the first letter pseudo elements, which is to, specify the style of the first letter of the text. Okay, so let's say now on our what's this we call it safe on our can I add one for this? I don't know if this is going to be possible. Let me try. Able. Okay. Let's control V. And then let's add the first letter. And this is our first letter. We want the color to be red. I don't know if this is going to work honestly. But let's see. It didn't work. It didn't work. I kind of assumed it wouldn't because this is not necessarily. It's not. We are not targeting the contents. I think there's a way you can target the contents inside your label. I think. But for example, let's not go into that. Let's say we have a paragraph. Let's say we created a paragraph here. And then our paragraph, we have I. Then we have the class of hello. I'm just hi instead. As this. So we don't even need to add class since you are not going to specify the class. I'll just come here and style our okay. And style our p tag to have style our p tag to have oh, I'm so sleepy, I swear. First letter, let's set it to color or be very jarring for a beta blue. You go back, you can see that. Let me increase the font size. Let's see, font size should be larger. And see that our H is now Rebecca Pope. And, rest of our rest looks normal. So that's basically how the pseudo classes work. And this is an example using the first using this our p tag to show it. So we have what else do we have? We have our so you can have multiple pseudo elements. You can have like for example first letter, first line. You can have both of them together. Then you have before and after. This pseudo element is used a lot in, I think, animations, absolute value elements and stuff. You use before and after a lot. The before pseudo element can be used to insert some content before the content of an element. So the following example insert an image before the content of each H1 element. After is the same thing, so add content after the content of an element. Then you have the marker pseudo element. There are a lot of pseudo elements, like a lot of pseudo elements. So now let's make use of a pseudo element. We're going to make use of a pseudo element called over. Yes, it's together. So to our button, we're going to say to our button will say from group button Then you select hover. I think hover is a pseudo class, not a pseudo element. Let me go back. It's a pseudo class, please, not a pseudo element. If you see one column, it's a pseudo class. It's a pseudo class, not a pseudo element. Yeah. A pseudo class is to define a special state of an element. This is define state. So state is, for example, that our hover. Our hover is that when you take your mouse around it, you should do a certain thing in that state. Focus element is, for example, when you click on this thing, you can see a green outline appears all of a sudden once you click. That is how focus element works. All right. So, for example, it can be used to style an element when a user mouses over it. Style visited and unvisited links differently. Style an element when it gets focus. So, this is over and this is click. So once you click now, you can see the color changes. So the syntax of pseudo classes are selector, the pseudo class, and the property value. So there's anchor pseudo class. So it is saying that this is for links, basically. This is for links. When it's unvisited, you should see this color. So a visited link should have this color. If you mouse over the link, this color should be set like that, like that. Right. So the other ones, there are lots. You can check them out, but this is just to give you an overview of how the time is going. This give you an overview of how pseudo elements work. Pseudo classes work. Correct. Okay. Yes, thank you for the correction, Obed. Thank you very much. It's a pseudo class, not a pseudo element. So you can go check the British schools for differences in pseudo class, pseudo elements, and also how to use them. All right. So, let's refresh this. Why is it showing this thing? I thought I cleared it. Okay, I didn't say. All right. So on hover, we just want the background color for this button to be a, what's the normal color we have? So we want it to be, should we say a lighter color, I guess. We want it to be this, or should I use darker? I don't even know. When we hover over this, you can see that it's a light color. The lighter color than me. So that is basically what the hover pseudo class should do. I think I did remove this one. Where is it? Okay. Still here. Still here. Okay, so I don't think it's there again. So basically, that's what it does. So what else should we add to this form? So let me add something to this our country. This one group of country. Let me add something. Let's be that. Let's use our checkbox activity. So let's make it that there are different country options. We will not use all the countries in the world, basically. But let's put this in a way that they can select countries. But let's just get into it. Let's put it in a way they can select. I think for that, we need to use our select, and let's make it selective. Also going to have an idea of country. And then the name will also be country. Guys, I'm so tired. I've had a very busy day today. That's why I'm yawning a lot. Let's set options for it. So let's set option. Let's set option. So let's say we want it to have a option to have a value attribute. See? So the first one should have a value of not. Yes. Select country. Hey, select. I feel at this point I'm still double. Select the country equal. Control C. Then let's go to the next line. Let's set random countries. Let's say, since today is Nigeria independence, let's set Nigeria to be number one. I hope people will pray that your country is going to be better, because this country is not good at all. So all right. So that's Nigeria. Let's say we just want African countries. You can give different values. Let me paste this. I think this is enough. Let's see. Okay. So we want this to be Nigeria. Let's say we want this to be Ghana. Sorry guys, I'm not feeling too fine at this point. Where I'm feeling. Let's say African countries. That's I just write UK. Sharp. So, let's say Cameroon. Let this be a small case. Want to use this value. Say Cameroon. Let's say which country? Egypt. Let's say Egypt. Let's say Lesotho. Then we have Lesotho. Then what else? Let's use Namibia or let's save this and go to our phone. And see that our country is now some sort of select. Should I put this below? How do I want this to look like? Okay, let me go and style this to look good. So far, we all following. Okay, somebody was suggesting countries to me. Thank you very much, Fahad. Sorry, guys. I don't think I'm feeling too fine at this point. All right, so let's go to okay, let's style this.
Sorry, hello?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I say if you are not feeling too fine to continue, I can just take it over from here.
You can.
I say if you are not feeling too fine to continue, I can just take it over from here.
Okay. I just want to go home at this point. Like, we've been having classes this morning, and I feel like I am tired of what I don't even know. I've been stressed these days. Let me just do this.
But if you're not too small, go
Say?
If you're
You say
not too
what?
fine, and my units can. if you're not feeling too strong, Eunice can take over for you.
Okay. Eunice, you have the code, or should I send it to you?
Yeah, post it on the
Let me
link
add it to the
that you
code thread,
send.
right?
Yeah, code friend.
Okay, no problem. No problem. Sorry, guys. I don't know what is doing me like this. Okay. Okay, this was where I was. What? Oh, okay. So this is our form. So let me save this. I don't know why I'm sneezing too much. I beg go. I hope I'm not sick. I cannot be sick. Oh. Thank you, everybody. Amen. I'm hoping I'm not sick. So this is the link again, So you can just probably style the country, and I'm supposed to also take float layout, and you can use maybe cards. For me, cards is the best example to illustrate float layout. Yeah, it's a long time.
Please, can you come again?
I want to also
Please,
take.
can you come again? What did you just say now?
I want to take float layout. So float layout. What am I saying? Float layouts. You can use any example to demonstrate float. You can use cards and stuff to show how float works. I don't know if the time will permit, but there's still time. I think I want to be going home for now. I'm not even at
Okay,
home.
okay.
Okay, thank you very much, Yunus. Have you seen it?
Yeah. I'm setting up my development.
All right. So Yunus will take over.
Yes, so sorry.
No problem. Thank you very much.
You're
I
welcome.
would take your advice, and it's very hot, Abana. Yeah,
Very
Yeah,
hot
sorry,
tomorrow.
man.
I'm alive.
Sorry. Sorry.
It's a very nice to read.
And take care of yourself, man.
Okay, please, I'm not a mark, please, guys. I'm not a mark. Who
Take
says
care of yourself. We
it?
can't afford to miss you.
Okay, thank you very
Thank you.
much. Okay, Yunus, have
Okay.
you set up?
I'm almost done.
Oh, just a minor fever. Just a minor fever. Don't worry.
Okay. Okay, so
Divine, please take good care of yourself. Oh. Don't fall sick.
thank you. I'll tell you, I'll be sick. I still have Cairo class that I'm attending.
Please, we
Hey,
really
God.
need you.
Thank you. Why? Okay. Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you for the support and prayers. I'm very grateful. Okay, so let's wait for Yunus to completely set up, and I think I'll log out after then. So guys, just keep reading, documentation, and I think I even saw in the morning class, somebody Manoa used Facebook login um, for his student, which was lovely, but we've not even considered a basic form self in our own class. So I was like, let's move very, very, very fast. Okay, Issa, you have something to show. If you have something to show, I think I put my number in the dialogue box last time. You can reach out to me. You can drop it on the Discord channel or any of the sub mentors. All right. So thank you very much. Yunus, are you done?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
I'm trying to set up the CSS. For some reason it's not working, but I'm trying to.
Okay. So before he's done, let's just try to maximize time. Let's try to. He will soon be done. So let's try to style our this thing, our this country that we added here, this country drop down. So basically, this is how to add drop downs. As you can see, it says select a country, then you can see a drop down with all the options that we set. Here. Why is this still? No, I don't want to select a country to still be here. Why is this still showing as a option? Wait, let me see. If I comment this out, then we just start with Nigeria. This is flawed. But anyway, though, let me just leave it like this. So let's try to start styling our. So basically, I don't even think I want to do much. I think I want it to our select, right? Our select element. Let's also add. Let me also make this dot form. Hello, who is talking? Let's also make it to have the same style with our input element so that. Okay, so you can see this is already looking good. Basically, we have Nigeria. Okay, we have different countries. Okay, is somebody trying to talk?
Sorry, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. I can.
Tally dropped an attendance sheet now, but then it's not working.
Okay, Tally, you heard, right? Please drop it again or something.
And then other thing is, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Other thing is, I don't know if my preacher is working or not. Maybe my preacher is having some kind of problem. My
Even
CSS
me
and
too.
HTML. Mine is just like jam
Yes.
packed. Everything was just packed together.
Yes,
It's not
even me,
even.
if you notice, I had to do basic indentation. I don't know what is wrong with Prettier these days. Prettier has not been working. Like, thank God somebody has said it. So basically, me, I've been indenting by myself because my own Prettier too is not working. So
You have to set it up as
Hello,
your
guys.
default. Yeah.
Hello, guys.
say
I'm
what?
ready. I'm
Set it
ready.
up.
Please set
Set
me
the Twitter as your default formatter.
Okay. It's true. All right. Thank you very much, Ibube. I even completely forgot. Thank you very much. Thank you. Okay, so Farouk, have you heard?
Okay,
So we
guys.
both
I'm
learned
Yes,
a
ready.
yes.
new
Thank
thing
you.
today. All right. So Yunus.
So I'm ready. I'm done setting up
All right.
my.
So
So Divine, please,
yeah.
can you show me your screen? So I want to know where you stop. Like because I can't see the button on the one here. There's no
Ah,
button,
which button?
and I think you have to copy the HTML
Okay, the
HTML
HTML.
code. Yeah.
Okay. No problem. Let me do just that. Okay. Let me just copy and paste the whole thing. Okay, I think I added the select to this one too. I added dot form group.
Just space everything. Just space everything.
Okay. Dot form group, and I think I added the select so that it will also take the same style with. Let me remove this doc type from here. I don't think they use doc type on this thing. But I think I can save and yeah, they are good to go. Okay.
Okay.
So I think this looks good already. I think you can take float layouts, please, because we have like 1 hour left, right?
Okay.
You can take float layouts. You can take float layout. So if you want to look at the codes and what I wrote to make reference to, this is the code pen link. This is my pen link. You can check it out. All right. So yeah, I'll drop assignments later today. Later today, assignments will be dropped so I can do it tomorrow. Yeah. All right. Bye bye, guys. Thank you, Yunus. So Yunus, I'll take over.
Yeah.
Bye bye.
No
Take
Okay,
care.
no.
problem.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Divine, take care.
So guys, let me try share my screen.
Hello guys, please the assignment, sorry, the attendance list is in the comment section. I don't know if any of you have seen it. Just go and check.
Hello everyone. Can you guys clearly see my screen? Sorry, can you guys see my screen?
Yes, Yunus, we can see your screen. Yes.
Okay. I tried to let me try to reopen my VS Code because after I redo the style that she make modification on
Yes, we
now,
can see, but it's not that clear, sir.
it's not clear.
Yeah, it's not that clear.
Okay, I'm coming. I'm still trying to set up after. Okay, let me close it for now and reopen it. So basically, this is what she has done so far, which is where I will be continuing from. Let me just try to set up. I'm waiting for the live video icon to come out so that I can go live. Oh, why is this thing not working?
Sorry, Yunus, can you hear me? What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to share my to go live from to continue from where she stopped.
On the VS Code?
Yeah.
Launch it now. Have you launched it?
Yeah, yes, I've launched it. I don't know why it's not working, and I've linked the style.
Okay, on
Change that
your doc
style.
type.
Hello, can you hear me?
Your doc
Yeah.
type.
Make it style. Hello, STYLE. That's the style for your own style CSS. STYLE, remove the S. It will do like this.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, so it worked. Thank you. So far she has finished almost everything. Now I'm just going to talk about float. So basically, float. The reason I want to also mention something because she used float earlier in one of our style. That place that we had to like look for what to use so that we have a proper. Uh, we have a space at this button. So basically, the reason why is because she used float here on the button. And if I'm trying to just show you something here. So if I try to remove the padding that she said earlier, everything should work perfectly well. So you see, as I remove the float, the button increase, the side increase. So basically, what float does is that it makes you align, like it makes you push something maybe from left to right, and it's it somehow removes from the normal flow of the of the text of the box model, because everything here is in form of like a box. So let's see what MGM say about it here. So the MGM doc says explain everything here about float. So like something like this. It's the float CSS property places an element on the left or right of the container, allowing text and inline element to wrap around it. The element is removed from the normal flow of the page, which is what I say. It's removed it from the normal flow of the page. Like the example here now, it's the float is there is no float on this element particularly currently now. So if I try to click on one of these, it will like wrap the text around the float box, this box. So if I click here, it will wrap the text around it, which is basically what the float does. It make the other context come around the box. I hope you guys can get that. Yeah, sorry if I can't explain that she's a boss. So let me bring this back. So let's see as I hope I've she explained this for you. I saw something here on this for on the label and the ID. You can the names are the same. Basically, what this does is that once you click on any of this label, it will directly focus on the input. You see, once I click on the email, it's focus on the input, so I can write whatever I want to write there, and also the name, any other one. For the input, you have already started. So that's basically what the for and the ID does here on the label and the input tag. So let me work on float here outside the form she created. Class of box. I'm using one exception, that's why you are seeing all this abbreviation. So this is the container I want to use, box. Oh, I'm using one CSS and extension, which is why after I left this class value, it will like hide the content. So I think in our next class, I will just set up my environment clearly for you guys. Sorry about that.
And
So
just disable the extension for now.
you say? What do you say?
Like, can you just the extension for now?
Yeah, okay. Let me see if I can remember the extension name. See. There are a lot of extensions here, so I don't really like remember the name. Install extension. Okay. Let me disable this one. And also
Sorry. Yunus, can you hear me?
yes, I can hear
Yunus,
you.
can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
To
I
other
can hear
to
you.
just like no problem to save
You
time.
say?
Why not? I say to save time. Why not use a comment at the class name by the side of the div? Just like comment the class name by the side of the div. That means for instance now after the div now the closing tag of the div, just put comment of the class name.
Okay, I get you. I get you. Yeah, this is what you are trying to say, right?
Yes, now so now you can just go ahead to avoid wasting much time in declaring the
Yeah,
extension that
yeah,
you
yeah.
used.
Yeah, because you don't have time, less than an hour now. So let's create another box here. I want to show you what floats value does here. Hello, can you hear me?
So we can't hear, we can't
Sorry,
hear you.
sorry. Someone called my
Your,
number
vo-
now.
your voice is down, sir. Your voice is down.
Sorry, can you hear me now?
Your voice is
Hello?
still down. We can't hear you.
Hello, guys, can you hear me now?
Yes, sir. We can hear you, sir. You can go ahead.
Sorry about that. Someone called my number. I'm connected with my phone. Hmm. Hello, guys, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. We can also see
I'm
us. You
Yeah,
can
I'm
go
sorry
ahead.
about the disconnection. Someone is just trying to call me now. I don't know, man.
No
Yeah,
problem. No problem. Go ahead.
so basically, this is what I have done so far. Okay, I can see some glitches here. I think I do this in the wrong way. I'm not supposed to put this div inside this one. I'm supposed to put it here. Yeah. Okay. Uh-huh. So let's try the float and the paragraph so that I can show you. Let's try the box first. But, oh, don't worry, guys. I will remove this extension on the next class. Let's give it a width of 100 pixels, height, of 100 pixels. Then background color, one color of red, background color of red. Let's see what we have to do. Okay, I styled the entire. Okay, this is the entire box. This is the entire. Let me just give you which side of fit. Fit content means it will just fit it to the content, the box. Fit with content. So let me remove this color. I want to add the color on the float, float CSS value. The float. So background color, we want to give it a background color. Let me just give you a background color of red. Width of 100 pixels. On red pixels. Height 100. So this is what I'm trying to do. So now let me give this the entire box that contains the float and the paragraph a border. Border. Let me give it this color. Solid of 2 pixels. Yeah. So let me give it. Let's make it to have a space from the form and this box. I want to add space between them. So okay, so here it will be. Let me add a margin top of 20 pixels. Yeah. So what margin basically does, I'm sure she has already explained that. So it just gives space on the outer part of the box. So let me add a padding, which should give it space inside the box, just like the what margin does, but inside the box. Padding of 20 pixels. So this is it. This is it. Let me add. So currently now everything has its own space now. The div is a block element, while also the tag is a block element. I'm not sure if she has explained this or not, but if she hasn't, I will go over it. The different display element, that is block, inline block, and that is flex. So I think we'll dive into that when we are discussing flex blocks and flex blocks. So currently just know now that there are inline HTML tag and also block HTML tag. So div and paragraph are inline tags, which is why they have their own space. What block HTML tag basically mean is that this particular red box now, it take all on this row, so it cannot contain any other thing beside it. So any other thing that we want to add inside this box that we created, it will be after the box floats this red box. It will be after it, because this box is a block element. So now adding float. Now let's see what float do if I explain. So let me say float right. It will push it to the right. So you see that it push it to the right. So it make it to what make it just say, think of it like this. Before we add the float, this box is a block element. So adding the float now make it like lose what give him the power to be a block element. So now it just appear at the end. We push it to the end. So now this paragraph the p tag now push to the top, that it occupy this way, because for this paragraph element now, is assumes that there is nothing at the top before it. It assumes that there is nothing at the top before it. So that's what basically float does. It's take once using on a particular HTML element, it take that element out of position, out of the normal flow of the web uh, of the HTML tag. I hope you guys understand that. All those anyone is confused, or is anyone confused on what I just explained, so that I can just go right again? Hello, can you guys hear me?
So, okay,
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you.
the other day we talk about the screenshot. I didn't have from it.
Screenshot.
Yes, screenshot what you guys are doing.
Okay, now once I'm done now, I will send the. I will, since there is a she has already created a code pen. I'll just push everything there so that you guys can see.
Or sometimes like me now in my area we're having a network issue. To connect, I can spend like 30 minutes, 1 hour if I connect.
Okay, sorry about that. We'll look for a way to work
Yeah?
on that. Maybe after each class, we'll send a code pen link so that you can get an overview of what we have done on the particular class.
Didn't shut it out.
You say? So is that clear? Is the float property clear now, or should I explain further? Hello, you guys are not interacting with me, or it's like I'm not divine. Like,
No, sir, it is clear. It is clear. You can go on. It is clear.
okay. Thank you. So now I think that's the only thing she said I should work on, and I've done that. So let's just try and do some things while we are here. So let's add the border. Let's just style it more. So add the border radius to the box. Border radius. This border radius, you can make it to have a single value. So it style all the angle here, all the corner angle that the box has. And you can also make it have a two value. To add a two value, you just do it like this. You see, my VS Code, you can add 10. So what basically this means is that there will be different radius on two sides. Two corners will take 20 pixels, while some other two corners will take 10 pixels. So let's see, you see, here and here are the same, while here and here also are different. And also we can make it to have a 4 to be, let's put this one maybe 50, so it can be seen very well. And let's make this one 100 pixels. So basically this is how it works: 20, 10, 50, 100. So this is basically your 20. It starts from here. Since we put 4 values, it starts from here. 1, this will be at 20, 10, 50, and 100. So just think of it like this: it's go all the way from left to right, then down to the other part. That's for the 4 value. But since if you are sure that you want to work on one value, you can just do it like this, which is also okay. Same goes with margins too. You see, this one I specifically put margin top. If I remove it, okay, before I remove it, let me show you. So Before now, you see this the space below the box here is not as much. So we basically just add the margin top and to take effect on the top of the box. So if I remove the top value here, you see it also take effect here and also on the side, all the side, it take effect on all the sides. So if I just make it to be, I can make it to be left. So you see there's no more value here. And also we can just do it like this. Also the way we do border radius now, it can have two values too. You see. So this one will be from top, this will be top, then I think this is left, this is bottom 30, and sorry, this first value is top, the second one is right, the third one is bottom, while the fourth one is left. Let's make it 20 pixels. Let's make it 50 pixels so that we can see clearly what we are doing. You see, you can see this place has more space, which is exactly what I'm trying to explain. The first value take effect from the top, then followed by the right, bottom, and left. So that's basically how most of these things work. That require four values. That require four values. So let's just keep it 20 pixels for the top. So now I want to work on pseudo class. I think she want to work on that earlier before she left the class. So pseudo class, pseudo class. So now I want to like make this interactive when I over on it to show to output some specific style. So let's do it this way. What's it called? I will name it float. The class name is float. Float. To add pseudo class, we can just put the semicolon. Then hover. I want to add the over effect. Over. Now, once again, sorry about this auto completion. So I want to add the effect. Let me take background color. The background color will change immediately I cursor over the box element. So let me change it to pink. I know there are gears here, so let's use pink. Yeah, okay. You see, once I hover on it, it shows pink. I can also change the border radius. Border radius to be, let's make it 50 pixels. Yeah, it will change. You see. So that's basically what this does. The over element, the over pseudo class. So while we are at this, I feel like adding a transition property. Transition property, what it does is that, this happens very, very fast. You can make it for it to be in form of like animation, so that it will just happen very, very slow. It won't be like a glitch, because this look like a glitch here. So in doing that, I can just say transition. Sorry, transition to be all. What this all basically means is that it should take effect on all of these things that I'm trying to add, all the CSS property here, the transition property, the durations should be, let's make it to be uh, 2 seconds and see. Then we can add a effect. Effect should be ease in on out, and there's also some other effect. What basically this effect means is that how the animations like happen. Some will happen very fast, while some will happen like not not the seconds here. The value we display we write here for the 2 seconds is what will determine the amount of time the animation will run for it to arrive at the final value that we say here, which is the background color and the border radius. So this is property is what make it. I don't know how to explain it. This is in properties like how the animations flow, more like that. So if I over it on it now, you can see, yeah. But nobody want to wait. Nobody will want to wait 2 seconds for him to see animation on your website. So it's very, very slow. You see, that's basically what this does here. So you can just like make it 2 milliseconds, so which is very fast. Too fast for me. Let's make it 200 milliseconds. Yeah, yeah. So what can we add again? Does anyone have suggestion of anything that I should add? Any suggestion? Let's make it more interactive. You guys should drop something. Speak. Let me check the comments box. Okay, what is to be downloaded inside the CSS? For now, I would just advise you to just forget about the extension. Yes, most of these extensions, like the ones I'm using now, it's very, very advanced. So you have to have the basic knowledge first before you can use that. Yeah. Why is no one talking? Is anyone confused on any concept? One that she did. Okay, transform. Okay. Someone says transform. Thank you, Aisha Kabir. Let's work on transform now. So transform. Well, let me remove this. Oh, let me just move it. So transform. Transform has many a lot of, how will I put it? A lot of value. You see from here, we can rotate 3D, then scale. So let's use scale here. Scale, transform scale. Let's make it 2.5. Basically, what this does is that it increases the size of the red box that we created. So you see, it increased the size. And you see, because of the float we use here now, it's so big, it's become bigger that it's no longer able to contain the container. But if I remove the float now, if I comment it out, you will see it will be back on the container with because we didn't specifically put a fixed size on the box. So the box will just assume that it still fit inside the container. So it will just create a space for the float box that we created. It will just increase its box. Oh, why is this thing doing like this? Okay. Oh, I guess I learned anything today too. So I think transition property take the element out of position just like flipping. I think that's what happened. That's basically what happened. Take it out of position too. Same as same as float. You can go over it and take it out on end-to-end documentation. Transform. Oh god. Uh transform property. Scale. So this is basically what end-to-end doc says about it. It resize an element on the 2D plane. Okay, I guess there's one thing for me to explain here. So that's that. We have work on scale. Let's rotate it. Let's add rotation. Rotate 45 degree. Let's put 30 degree. What basically, okay, 20 degrees. What this does is that it will just rotate the box. But you see, this is basically what it does. So let's just make this, let's put this whole thing on the hover class, so that it will look much more nicer once we hover on it. Yeah, yeah. So I'm sorry about that, guys. My PC will soon off. I don't know. And does anyone have any question? Does anyone have any question on what was taught so far, so that I can explain before my system went off? Wait, can you guys even hear me? Hello? Okay, thank you. So, does anyone have any question or what should be worked on before my system went off? Or I should just explain the concept for you. If you can't say it, you can just use the message box to send it to your message so that I can help you out with it. And also, while we are on that, if you have any further question that I won't be able to attend to due to my current battery percentage here, you can just drop it on the Discord channel and I will help you to handle your problem, to fix it together. Oh, the number is so low. I think I will work on my presentation better. If the line went off and everybody just left. Hey, Bube, can you hear me?
I don't know. What they do is after signing up for the attendance, they all go offline, then come back when the time the class is almost over. I don't know why they do that, but then we are going to fish those people out.
Yeah,
Whenever
yeah,
it's time
yeah,
to give any support, it's just the serious one. That's why we as the co-host are here to be watching, monitoring those that are participating actively. So if they leave and they come back later, we know them, we have them in record. So that's not a problem.
yeah. Thanks for that, Tali. You see, you guys should make sure to participate well. And let me give you small hints, or most of you that answer question and interact with us, there's more bonus for you. So make sure to keep interacting with us.
I don't know. This is the starting of their tech journey, and with this community, it's going to be something huge. So, and we cannot just award anything to the unserious people. It's basically going to be based on the serious one and your performance you get. So, we're going to pick the best of the best, and those people are going to get highly rewarded for it. So, I don't know. Anyone that keeps living, they're not doing us, they're doing themselves. You understand? We as the hosts are here, we make sure we follow the class from start to finish. We already know all these things, but then we are still attending. Understand? So just to make everything work, but then someone who wants to learn, we just come, sign attendance, and don't go. Come back when the
Yeah,
class is almost in. You understand?
okay.
So
Yeah, thank you. Someone is raising her hand. Jethro
Yes,
Irmia.
sir.
Did I get that right?
Yes, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sorry, I think the interest got
Okay, what's
cold
your
because yes, I think the interest was low because Divine actually left. You actually said it, and I noticed that some people who left earlier were people who attended the first class in the morning. So, but I don't know whether it's reason enough for them to leave. So that's just what I think.
yeah,
Some people left because Divine left, and some people were actually in the morning class. That was why maybe they left.
yeah, on their
Thank
side, that's a valid point. If you attend in the morning session, there is probably no much reason to attend the second one, because mostly what we are trying to do is to make it the same, the morning and the afternoon. But if you could attend the both one, that's good. Yeah, that's basically that. So someone say I should explain the form container. Can you please explain the form container, please? Okay, okay, let me see. I think you are talking about HTML part. Is that what you are trying to? What I should explain further for you? The HTML part or the CSS? Okay, okay, okay. So basically, okay, this is how she structure her HTML. You know, HTML is just there to structure. So she has a big div here. Yeah, this div contain this HTML H2, which stand for the form header text to signify what the form is for. Then this form tag is where your inputs are in. So let's go to the CSS. So this is the body style, I think. Yeah, sorry. This is the body style. The font family, we set it to be sans serif line height 2.0 to put line between the contents. The margin 0 for the entire body. Basically, why she put this is that some browser put margin on by default. There is a default margin value set on some browser or most of the browser. Like so, now we just like remove their margin. That's basically what this does. And the padding, she set the padding to be 50 pixels for the entire body container. So this here H2, H2 selector to style the H2 element. So the text align, she aligned the H2, the contacts with the contact text to be center, which is basically what this does. And she set the margin to be 20 pixels. The margin button, that's from the H2 tag, because after the H2 tag there is then followed by the form tag. So it set margin space 20. It set a space of 20 pixels between them, so that there will be space between them. and she said the font size to be 30, and I'm sure most of this you guys know already. So this form container, let me see, form container. Okay, form container here is the entire box. Make it as a box that wrap the H2 and the form. So if I collapse it here, it will collapse it now. So form container, here she sets the width to be 80 pixels. Thus, it will take 80% of the entire width of the screen. With this is the box, this white one for the contact and the font. And maximum width is set to 60 pixels. So basically what this does is that this and this, because without, if I remove this here now, you see that it will increase more. If I want to comment it out, the box will increase more. So basically this is 80% size of the screen. But if I comment out this now again, what basically this means is that this width, we set the width to be 80%, then the max width should be like the maximum the width can go shouldn't be 60 pixels. So where this mostly, where since this is so short on a smaller screen, now, the width of the container now will be 80%. But the entire width of this screen is more than 80%. It's more than 60 pixels, 600. So which is why the 600 take effect here. If I try to collapse my, you see, you can see here that the box is 80% aligned. So you can just, this part and this part can be at 10%. So we'll start this properly maybe in our next class. And once we start talking about responsiveness, we work more with max width and width, this width. And there's also minimum width. Minimum width is, what this does is that the minimum size this can reduce, the container can reduce shouldn't be more than a specific value that we will set. So I don't want to do too much because I don't want my system to off. So this form group margin button is for each of the button. Sorry, form group is for each of this box, because each form with each label in a single container inside the form. So this is how she structure it, like I say. So this one is form group. So she set in her style, she set it to make sure that each one has a margin button between themselves of a particular size. So form group label. This is style selector. She used style selector here. She basically does it like this. She select the form group, then after the form group, she select the label. So she select the label. She select this first, then followed by this. To select the input using child selector too, she can just put form group input, which will select this. When she want to start the label here. want to start the labeling. So that's basically what this does. She float the label to left and set it with a width of 30%. 30% of the container. So currently now what this understands is that this particular one now it take a width of 30%. So to see it, I can just put a border solid sorry, to see the size. You see, it take a 30% size. And you can see that it select all the labels because that's what we because she named all the box that contain the label from group. So this will take the entire HTML. It will select all the entire HTML tags that has a CSS class of form group and has a label inside it as a child element. So currently now this take a 30%. Oh god.
What's going on?
I think his system just went off, Abby. I don't know. Yeah, I guess so. So maybe
I guess
I
his
will
system
call
went
it a
off.
day.
Okay.
Uh,
Aisha
We'll call
Kabir,
it a
are you here,
day.
please?
So thank you.
Yes.
Does
Aisha,
anyone have any
Yunus, can you hear me? Yunus,
Please
is he one
accept
of the
that
person?
for me.
I think
Yes, I can
I
hear
check
you. I
again.
can hear you. Sorry about the disconnection. My system went off. Yeah, there is no light here. So
Okay,
Farouk,
we
do you
understand, sir.
get? So Farouk, are you so far? Are you getting what I'm trying to explain so far?
yes, I get your point. I get. Thank you very
Yeah,
much.
I
Oh, he left again.
yeah.
Okay.
Once I start my PC, I can just help you explain it better if you want. Yeah, I will message you.
Okay. I can actually message your WhatsApp. Okay.
Yeah. Once I charge my
All right.
PC, I will message you.
All
So
right. Thank you very much, sir.
yeah,
Don't forget about the screenshot I talk about.
I will send it. Once I charge my system, I will send it.
From the previous class too, please.
Yeah, from the previous class, I don't know if it will be possible again because device system crashed.
Hey,
So most of our file went. So which is why it might not be possible to get what she did previous on the previous class. So but henceforth now, whatever we are doing, we'll be doing it together with other sub mentors so that in case of any issues like this that you might need the screenshot or the code link. So
sometimes if I
any of
get
us can have it.
to understand my point, if I got the screenshot, I can convert it to PDF.
Okay.
But you
Yeah,
want
I understand. I understand what you are trying to say.
everything you do, even though in the next, how am I going to put this?
You say
I said I can convert it to PDF.
to PDF.
Yes,
What do you want to convert to PDF, please?
the screenshot of all we did.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, thank you about that.
Please, Eunice, can you share your code pin link?
Okay, Aisha.
Yeah,
Sorry, you can
yes.
check the React development community, please, on WhatsApp. Are
Okay.
you there? Yeah. Thank
Okay.
you very much.
So,
No.
okay. So, sir, ask sir,
So
do you have the CSS PDF?
you say
CSS PDF. Yes,
CSS PDF.
yes.
You know
Anything
what?
related to CSS.
Okay, resources. I will share resources with you guys later once my system. There is a lot of resources on this system, but it's off
Yes,
now.
we need it. We need it.
Yeah, yeah. I'll share resources with you guys. So once I'm able to charge my system.
Okay, the CSS has just changed. So the thing that's giving us problem now is just the CSS not just changed.
Yes,
Just
yes,
the
yes,
CSS.
yes, yes. Because
You
I
can
know.
understand us.
Yeah, because I know this space we are on might be very very fast for some others, while some others it might be okay, but
Uh,
having
for
resources
us,
is
we are just beginners. While some
yeah,
others are advanced for us, you can
yes,
understand
yes.
us. We are just
No,
starting.
no, there are some people that might also be starting new, and they'll be able. No, we have different body system. Some can take something very fast, while some needs to understand concept more to get it better. So we'll share
Like
resource, which
Farouk
is
here,
why.
like Farouk here is pro. Aisha Kabir can carry
Yeah,
Farouk
yeah,
So
can
yeah.
excuse me, I'm not a pro actually. The thing is, I won't lie, sincerely. Um, although I was able to like gain one or two things today, but then the pace was just too much for me. Like even there are some stuff that, for example, now personally, whenever I'm learning stuff like this, I have to like be practicing it. Like, for example, I usually use YouTube, then I'll just be writing my code as I'm watching everything.
Well,
Then
are you a computer
there was just too
scientist or a
fast.
computer engineer?
Actually,
I say, are you a computer scientist or a computer engineer?
no, computer engineer, no, I'm not those.
We'll work on our pace going forward so that we can carry everybody along. So what basically we want is that we don't want to leave anyone behind. So on what we are doing, because there is a lot of things to learn and gain after this community, after this bootcamp. So we want to carry everybody along. So on the pace, we work on that. I can. It's not just only you. There's other people that are complaining about this pace. So we'll try to slow a little bit and also be able to cover, because we have a lot of things to cover in the space of
Yes,
just 3 months.
yes.
Which is why I also like will advise you guys to interact more on the Discord channel with yourself, and also make very very good use of the resources that we share, because uh, learning is not just on one place. We can learn anywhere on different places. So all the resources you can just on your free time go over it and learn some new thing even before the class. So once we are doing it, it won't look like we are doing magic. Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes looks like magic, like the CSS.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yes, it's more
It's
fun.
just like mathematics, just like mathematics. Once you have the foundation, that's all.
Yeah, yeah, mathematics is good. I love mathematics. Yeah. Once you have the foundation, that's good.
Yes.
So is there any other contribution or any other problem so far? And also, some people are complaining about are having issue working with AKMD on the previous assignment. I hope all you all that are here did your assignment. Hello. Nobody do their assignments, or why is it
Yes,
me?
I actually did mine. I did mine. You actually like I have to like copy some people's work too.
Yeah. Thank God NEPA don't bring light, so I'll plug my system now. It's so that I
We
can.
did it. We are using since we
You said? Hello. What do you say? Okay, I can't hear what the other guy said. So I will charge my system now. I'm charging it now. So after like few minutes, I will send the necessary resources for you guys to see.
Okay, thank you very much. So can we leave now, please?
Yeah. If there is no any further question, I will just call it a
Okay.
day.
All right, thank you very much.
Yeah,
Thank
yeah.
you,
I
guys.
thank you, Aisha. Thank you, Aisha. Thank you, Aisha. I appreciate.
You
Thank
won't
you.
thank me.
Yeah,
Yunus,
thank
nice
you. Thank
job.
you. Yeah, thank you,
Yunus, can you hear
Ebube.
me?
Thank you. Yeah, I can hear
Nice
you.
one,
Thank you,
nice one.
Ebube.
Okay, no
Yeah,
issue.
Luis,
thank you.
thank you. Thank you very much. I really appreciate.
Thank you, Tali. I appreciate this this appreciation.